Hello, my riders. It is Ava Cold Sky, and I am back for the second week of quest dealing with Galloper Thompson's past. I still feel like I'm saying his name wrong. Please let me know if I am. Alright, so it did take me a minute to find out where I'm supposed to go for the beginning of the quest, but it's right here. It's Casper. I didn't actually do these quests last year, so I wasn't sure where to go, so I'm glad I found out. So let's get started. What's that noise? And I apologize for any of the dings in the background. It is my Discord. It is not yours, I promise. Ah, there you are. Somebody is causing an awful lot of ruckus over there at the looming tower aisle. Sorry, it's kind of throwing off my groove, you know? I'm pretty sure it's one of your friends. Therefore, I'm holding you officially responsible for making sure it stops. Alright, let's go see Linda. Oh, and today I am riding Baylove. Baylove is one of the original Linefells that came out years ago in Star Stable. One of the very first batches of Jorvik wild horses, which is what they were called back when they first came out, along with the Nixies. But I do have Baylove. This is its magic form. This is its regular form, just in case you guys didn't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get over to Linda now. Alright, Linda, I'm back. Ava, impeccable timing as always. You wouldn't believe how many books I've read through, even for me. But I think I have a new lead on Galloper. Oh, the noise? I'm just packing some things from the camp. It's for a journey. Okay, but Casper says you're making a lot of noise and wants you to stop. I just have to pack this one last book and then we can go. There's so much we have to... Oh, you're wondering where we're going? Yes, I am. Right, the lead on Galloper. You might want to take a seat. I'll tell you what I found out. Well, I'm sitting on a horse, so... Tell me now. We know somebody stole Galloper's memories, but why would they do that? What is there to gain? It got me thinking. What if somebody actually did something to Galloper? Something bad. Something they didn't want him to remember. Suddenly, it all made sense, and all the anguish, anger, and regret I was sensing around Galloper before, it wasn't simple blind rage. It was the feeling of revenge. Something must have happened in the past, 900 years ago, before he became Galloper Thompson. Back when he was just Gunnar. I still don't think I'm saying that right either. At least, at first, I started searching the archives for any descendants or relatives of Gunnar Thompson. When that failed, I turned my efforts to the Jarl and his closest allies. Then, a familiar name pops up. Magnus Steinar. It's been said that Gunnar Thompson broke magical runestones with the help of a stonemason by the name of Magnus. We know that the ghost of Magnus still wanders Jorvik to this day, and the last time he was seen was in Stonecutter's Vault in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. Let's go see if he's still there. I'll finish packing up my camp and meet you there. But before we go, do you want a more detailed recap? Alright, I remember, but just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and do the recap. I could do with a reminder, actually. Wonderful. Where to start? Go ahead and skip over this if you like. I'll put where to skip, what time to skip to on the screen if you want to. Galloper Thompson, then known as Gunnar Thompson, was a valiant and loyal soldier to Jan Jarl nearly 900 years ago. There we go. Sorry, a little lag there. Legend has it Gunnar betrayed the Jarl, or the Jarl simply believed Gunnar had betrayed him. One way or another, Gunnar ends up shackled, shamed, and sentenced to execution for treason. As the Jarl soldiers came to capture Gunnar in Morgan's stable, a fire broke out and the whole building burned. Her squeals of anguish, I can still hear them. This was where Morgan died, engulfed in flames and anger for the loss of her companion. Gunnar lost his best friend, his relationship with the Jarl, and his position among the soldiers, all in one fell swoop. I cannot imagine the anguish and betrayal he must have felt. Shortly after this, Gunnar was taken to the town square for his execution. He faced insults and mockery by the gathered crowd, but still, he went with dignity and without fear. As the axe fell, the cheering of the crowd soon turned into shrieks of horror. Gunnar's headless body stood up once more. This was when the true extent of his curse became apparent to those around him. In the ensuing panic, Morgan, now black as night and adorned in flames, returned to her companion's side, and the two rode off together. They have been hunting Jorvik together ever since, Galloper, Thompson, and Morgan, unchanging and eternal. We know all of this because Galloper's memories had been shattered, spread across Jorvik, and lost to him. Who could have done such a thing? Even more questions were raised when we spotted Morgan and followed her across the forgotten fields. We saw her meet up with the mysterious figure in Devil's Cap. Ooh. This figure revealed Morgan's name and returned Galloper's memories to him, but we were too far away to see who it was. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me get a drink first. Alright. Since then, I have done some research and a lot of thinking. So let's go and find Magnus in the Stonecutter's Vault and continue to unravel this mysterious story. Gladly. Alright, so we are going to head to the Stonecutter's Vault in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. I will see you guys there. Alrighty, here we are. I can find where I'm supposed to go. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and head in. Girl, it's been forever since I've been in here. Okay. This place is a little chillier than I remember. Is it? I think those are other players. At least I'm pretty sure they are. You coming, Lisa? Oh, I guess not. Okay, that's okay.
Mom.
The Stonecutter's Vault, isn't it amazing? I can feel the magic in the air. Now let's look for Magnus. Do we have to? I'm kidding. An oozing pile of ectoplasm lies in the ground where the ghost of Magnus Jaren used to be.
Oh.
Ugh, ghost goo. Magnus clearly isn't here anymore, but maybe we can track him. Let's look for clues. Ah, the roomy hair! Okay, I know that's not what it's called. I know it has a specific name, but I've been kind of getting into K-pop Demon Hunters, so I won't lie. That's all I can think of when I see that braid. That's what a lot of people think of, actually, that I noticed, especially when it was revealed. It's a small stone figure in the shape of a majestic ring horse. It looks very old. That was a clue? Okay, sure. Why not? I ain't judging. Over here. Ah. Oh, sorry. Here's a worn green tinted brick. Oh wait, it looks more like roofing tile? Why would there be roofing tile? Hey? Let's go this way. This way. Go over here. Ah, over here. These look like scraps of an ancient bridle adorned with bronze serpentine pieces. I think those are all the clues I'm going to find here. I wonder what Linda will make of them. I don't know, because I don't know what to make of them, in all honesty. I'm a little confused. Linda? Linda? A green roof tile, a horse figure, and an old bridle. These must be hundreds of years old. What do you think, Ava? Can we deduce where Magnus might have gone by studying these three objects? A green roof tile. Horse figurine. Maybe south of Peninsula?
Mom.
Are you absolutely sure about that? No, I'm not, Linda. It's been a while since I've played through this whole game. I don't ever remember there being little horse figurines. For Penta. Jorvik Stables. Yes, that has to be it. Obviously, because it was the only option I had left. Magna must have kept these as memento of his past, which means Jorvik Stables must be an important place for him. Great team effort figuring this out. We could probably open a detective agency. I don't think so. It's not a lot to go by, but it's the only lead we have. Let's go to Jorvik Stables. Hopefully we'll find Magnus there. Let's get out of this vault. Meteor must be getting restless. I'm sure Big Love would appreciate moving on to a warmer location as well. Probably. Oh, this over here? Okay. He found me. Somebody help me. The horseman. The horseman? Is he talking about Galloper Thompson? Why would we think we are Galloper? Maybe Galloper's also close by. Oh, I hope not. Let's see if we can assure him for good intentions somehow. Please don't take me away. I don't want to take you away. Ava, over there, I saw something. Oh no. Am I gonna have to run? Oh, I'm following it? Or am I trying to catch it? Okay. On the ground lies an ancient-looking amulet made from a piece of string tied around a gemstone. Herbs are braided into the string. It smells of sulfur. Well, I'm allergic to sulfur. And is covered in slimy substance. Excuse me. You pick up the slimy amulet. Ew. With the intruder gone, perhaps Magnus is more talkative mood now. I guess. Whoa. Where are we? What just happened? Maybe the question isn't where, but when are we? This place, it meant something to me. I lived here once, long ago. The Headless Horseman, no, Gunnar. He was there. Also, I did something terrible. Whoa. Look at this little place over here. This is actually kind of adorable. Thank you for chasing him away, Ava. The Headless Horseman, he's out there looking for me. Well, I'm so sorry about that, I suppose. I can't remember. It's all so hazy. The forging of a tool so long ago. How did I do it? I don't know. Oh, I didn't see what that said. Something about tongs. And then ore. Yes, the steel and fire, magic and metal. I picked up the hammer next. More on the metal on the end of the power. Remember the smell of getting metal plunged into the water. There it is. My crowning achievement. Forging this tool. Perfectly crafted. To shatter the most sacred of stones and splitting through the most hallowed of trees. It was made to shatter magic. That tool, that weapon. Could it be? Forgive me. I did not know what I was doing. How could I know what he was planning? You didn't know. It's okay. The legendary splitting maul. A powerful tool embedded with magic, 1,000 unharnessed horses. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. A powerful tool imbued with the magic of 1,000 unharnessed horses. It never missed its target. Runmar. Isn't that the hammer they used to release the fourth Dark Rider? Spoilers, by the way, if you didn't know. That's what I called it. Now, the rune stones. Go to the rune stone. Sure. Oh. Dang. So I just had this hammer out, where's my horse? Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Oh, that's cute. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't remember horse. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Yes, this is where it happened. Do you hear it? The horses. What is he asking you to do, Ava? I think he wants me to break it. Do I have to hit it so many times? Yeah, okay. I remember now. I remember everything. So much pain, so much guilt. I spent the rest of my life in undeath, trying to repent for what I did. I can still feel it, the ruined stone crumbling underneath the heavy weight of remorse below. I wielded it once, but never again. The shattering of the Jorvik stable runestone. I can't believe we just witnessed it, Ava. I can't believe I just did it, Linda. I suppose I should thank you for helping me remember, although I admit I didn't really want to. Alas, holding these memories apt is an apt punishment for my actions. I do not deserve to forget. Is there something you would like to know, Ava? Ooh, we're getting the Headless Horseman bridle for this one. That's awesome. Now is the chance to find out what we want to know about Galloper, Ava. Where's Runamar now? Nobody knows where Runamar is today. He was last seen with Gunnar, however. Galloper Thompson does not appear to wield it now. Perhaps it has been lost to the ages. It is for the best. I hope nobody finds it. Why did you forge Runamar the splitting maul? I forged the great splitting maul Ruhamar? I'm so saying that wrong. I apologize for butchering that word. At the behest of Jan Jarl, he wanted a tool to destroy the mystical ruins which could be found all over Jorvik. For some reason, those runestones seemed to bother him. I happily accepted the mission. I wasn't concerned with what the tool was used for. I was too preoccupied with the thought of working with such wondrous magical materials. I'd never seen anything like it before. How could I resist? Alas, I could not see past the great honor of being given such a mighty task. Now, Ruhamar is my greatest regret. Why would Galloper, Gunnar Thrimson, be chasing after you now? Runmar, created for the sole purpose of destroying magic-imbued objects. It was given to Gunnar Thompson. Thrimson? He used it to shatter many runestones across Jorvik. With every runestone, he seemed to lose a little part of himself until one day there was nothing left of him. That's when the horse arrived. Morgan, he called it. I believe Gunnar, or shall I call him Galloper, ended up the way he is today because of me. That my splitting maul, he would not have been able to destroy all those runestones many lifetimes ago. So that is the story of Magnus Steiner and Runmar, the splitting maul. Do you still have the amulet from the presents we chased off earlier? Mind if I take a closer look? May I hold on to this for a little while? Seems vaguely familiar somehow. Magnus, is this from whomever was stalking you? If this is from whomever was stalking you earlier, it didn't come from Galloper Thompson, that's for sure. Oh, I'm still holding the hammer. Okay. Ava, I think we learned all we can from this place. It looks like we're leaving with more questions than when we had arrived. My bad. I apologize. I have an idea of what this amulet might be, but I'll need to be sure. I'll find you when I have confirmed my suspicions. There's a lot to take in. I heard Casper needs help with something. He should probably check it out. Yeah, I'll go back to Casper now. Alrighty, Casper, what do you need? Return to the keep. Ava, did you see him? Are you talking about Galloper? Where's the fire, Galloper? Did you see that trailing blaze of green fire that just swooshed by? Phooey! I wouldn't want to be whomever he's hunting. I've never seen Galloper in such an agitated state before. He was practically on fire. You know, more so than usual. If you're fast enough out through the portal, you might catch a glimpse of him in action. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to chase him now. Okay, cool. Or he's gonna chase me. One of the two. I really hope I'm the one doing the chasing and not the other way around, in all honesty. Galloper Thompson is on the hunt for somebody. Who is he after? Let's follow the scorched hoofprints left by Morgan. Okay. If you say so. Shh, Ava, over here. Be quiet, you fool. What if Galloper hears us? Ooh, that was close. I could feel the heat of Morgan as they rode by. I know this is completely out of the blue. Here I am within an ethereal being hiding in the bushes from Galloper Thompson himself. You deserve an explanation. You know that amulet you found earlier? I knew I had seen something similar before. It was clearly very old, like 1,000 years kind of old. Coincidentally, the same age as this guy right here. It makes for a great detective story, actually. I found him by tracking the amulet. I recognized the gemstone, Druic in origin. Combined with the herbs braided in the string, it led me stray. Linda, there's no time for your blathering. Galloper is bound to return at any moment. Don't forget who came here to your rescue, Borderic. Actually, he's right. We should move. Borderic is a hideout nearby. He claims to be safe from Galloper. I never agreed to bring you two. The two of you. Oh, yes, he's in this direction. The Spy Master's hideout? Here? Isn't this somebody else's hideout already? We're in semi-hostile co-living arrangement. Okay. Sure. Here we go. We should be safe from that monster, for the moment. Now, to make sure I remain safe and sound, let's talk. So, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I found Borderic. By following the clues and investigating the materials and origins of the amulet he left behind. Borderic is a druid from ancient times who lived in the same time period as Gunnar and the great Jan Jarl himself, yet conveniently remembers nothing about them ever setting foot on Jorvik. He's not quite like the other druids I've met before, though. Is it because he's dead, maybe? Ava, come closer. Something doesn't feel right about him. I sense he's hiding something of great significance. I think he might be the missing piece of this puzzle. Why was he following Magnus? Why was Galloper hunting him? Why does he claim not to know of Gunnar or the Jarl? There are just so many questions he won't answer, questions we need to find the answers to. I'll keep him busy. You go look around the hideout for something unusual. You'll know it when you see it. What about the fact that there's just a computer over here? I mean, it's random, right? Remember, I've seen these before. I'll grab it before bed. Broderick notices. Huh. So we got thrown from a horse. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Was that Galloper? Galloper meeting his mayor? That's not what you think it is. I mean, gee. How did they get there? All right, you little punk. I'll tell you everything you want to know, but you've got to help me in return. Information isn't free, you know. It should be. What do you know of Morgan? Galloper is a abhorrent horse? The most unpleasant mare she is. Nobody knows where she came from, but she found Galloper and united with him shortly after I had cast my curse. It was as if they shared an unholy bond already then, lacking all light of a dean. It was distasteful that creature of such grace would choose an ally to ally herself with somebody such as him. How do you know Magnus? Magnus? That worm? I saw with my own 2 eyes. Magnus forged the weapon which Gunnar used to desecrate our most precious rune stones. Yes, Magnus is also to blame. I hate to interrupt, but is anyone else feeling the chill? Oh no, Galloper must be outside. What should we do? I have to act fast. If I close the door, Galloper might pass us by. But Borderic has done some horrible things. Do I really want to save him? I can make some noise and to make sure Galloper finds us. I can't make this decision. I'll just see what happens. Okay, maybe you shouldn't have done that. My bad. I don't know what to make of all this. I wonder where Galloper took him. Probably to escape. Thompson is staying in torment, having his memories taken from him, lacking a whole soul. I can't imagine a worse fate. I know he has done unspeakable things, but still, I can't help but feel sorry for him. I wish we'd known more. We'd know more. Where are the other pieces of a soul? How did he become a ferryman of souls and the master of the key? What is it? What is to become of him? What will Galloper do to him? There's more to be told in Galloper's story, but for now, there's nothing more we can do. For Galloper or Borderic, the veil between our realms is closing. You should head back to see Casper, see if everything is okay in the keep. I think Casper is still a little bit irritated with me about the noise from my camp. Ooh! Yay! The saddle! Casper. Happy Halloween? Hey, you're back! Everything is so nice and peaceful without that Linda person. Galloper seemed to have been in a particularly good mood upon his return. Well, good might be an overstatement. He seemed resigned, calm. Must have been an unsuccessful hunt for that lost soul. Tisk, poor fella. Hey, look, another one. I think this is the gold one. I think. Alrighty. And I believe that is it for today. That seemed to have been the last quest, at least for this week. Next week, we'll be getting the continuation of these quests, new quest altogether for that matter, considering that these quests were actually here last year. I was not on last year, so unfortunately I did not get to participate, so I'm so glad I get to this year. I'm so excited to see what more there is to Galloper Thompson's story, what's going on with Borderic, and why Galloper hates him so much, why he cast the curse, what this curse is, and if he was the mysterious man that Galloper, well, I suppose, offended to the point of him taking his memories. And I'd like to know why Magnus is so scared of Galloper particularly. I understand that he's regretful for making the hammer, but it's interesting that he fears Galloper. I wonder what so badly happened between them. But that is enough for today, my riders. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.